Good morning, everybody. It's been a great morning this morning. Let's see what time we got here. It's about 7:18 where I'm at. I'm in Parker, Arizona, midway between Lake Havasu City and Quartzsite. And Quartzsite, by the way, well, let me get my McDonald's coffee going here first, okay? Because I just got my McDonald's coffee. I think the label's covering the name here, but that's okay. You know what it is. It's McDonald's coffee. So let's take a sip here. Boy, that's hot. That's hot and good. Hot and good, just the way I like it. Okay. So, a little, I had always been, well, I don't know always, but I had spelled Quartzsite without the S after the Z, and I always want to be correct in my spelling, so so there is an S after the Z in Quartzsite. So I was happily found out that I was incorrect in the spelling, and I was glad to correct it, really glad to correct it. So, so I'm sitting at the McDonald's in Parker, Arizona. I'm having my coffee, as you know. And across the street is a Walmart, typical Walmart kind of superstore. And I stayed there last night, and it was great. It was quiet, and it was there's some other RVs and some other vans, and and it was quite a nice stay there. But prior to that, I stopped at a casino, right? And the casino had quite a large parking area, but the vibe in that parking lot was not the greatest for me. It was not the greatest for me. So after thinking about it, I went from that casino parking lot to the Walmart parking lot, which had a much better vibe for me. Strangely enough, had a much better vibe, much calmer vibe. And I don't know whether the Walmart policy there is to not have anyone overnight, but I found it a good experience. And there were other campers and vans, like I said, and I had no issues there. But sometimes, my point is, if you get to a place and you're thinking about staying there for the night and the vibe is not quite right, then just roll, because that's what it's all about. That's why you got four wheels. So that's what I did. And so I got a good night's sleep last night. And I lost a little bit of money in the casino, not much, but so the whole vibe there just wasn't my thing. Okay, so let me have a little more coffee here. Yeah, definitely hot. This it's going to be hot for a while, I know. So got up, and there was a fair amount of moisture both in and out of the van. It had rained last night, and moisture accumulates from your breath and inside. So I had the defroster on, and that was taken care of in maybe 5 minutes. So no big deal. But just giving you a little bit of info. What it's like. Sometimes you may have to move around a couple of times at night to find a place where the vibes are good and you're comfortable and you're safe. And that's the important thing. If you get a feeling that you don't really like the place, or somebody's doing donuts in the parking lot, or there's loud talking, or there's a lot of drinking, and it's kind of kind of sketchy, then you just start your vehicle and you roll to another place. And I was prepared to do that. you know, if I found when I got to the Walmart parking lot that people were leaving, you know, when it got to be 10, 11 at night, then that would sort of tell me that staying there is not really the thing to do, right? And I noticed everyone was neat and clean. You know, nobody was setting up camp in the park, you know, in the parking lot, putting their chairs there, barbecuing anything, you know. So, but I guess that's my point, that I wanted to be as quiet and as clean as possible. And so my experience is the Walmart in Parker is a good place to stay overnight. Good place, Walmart, you know, is a good place to shop and get your supplies and everything. And yeah, so it was an overall good experience there. And I will be going back there. I need a couple of things, so yeah. So yeah, I guess my overall thought about last night is, yeah, only be where you're celebrated, not tolerated. That kind of vibe. You know, you want to be where you feel good, not like you know, you're just going to make it through the night and hope that somebody doesn't bother you. You know, I think you can make it a little better than that, and it also helps when you can talk about it with someone. You know, someone who's close to you and who cares about you, and you can talk about it with them, and you know, they'll know where you are, and you can check in with each other, and that matters. That matters. So, you know, so I've gone to a lot of different subjects this morning. I didn't know that was going to happen. So I'll be heading back to Lake Havasu City. Yeah, and it's been a nice trip to Quartzsite, and I learn more about Quartzsite every time I'm there, and I spell it correctly now. That's good. And this is Rick starting over. Please like and subscribe if you're so inclined. I love talking to you guys, I really do. Yeah, and you can reach me outside of YouTube at rickstartingover1@gmail.com. So have a great day, everybody, and more videos to come. Thanks, everybody.